everybody, this is Venom here, and today we're starting a new series. This is episode 1 of Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Okay, if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, then a Nuzlocke is basically a variant of the original Pokemon game. Now, how a Nuzlocke worked is basically Pokemon, but on hard mode. Now, basically there's 4 basic rules. Rule number 1. If a Pokemon faints in battle, it dies, and you could either box it permanently or release it, never to be seen again. Rule number 2, you can only catch the first Pokemon you run into on each route. So if you were to run into a Pidgey on Route 1, and then you ran into another, and you caught that, then you couldn't catch anything else on that route. So if you found a Rattata, you couldn't catch that. And if you fail to catch it, then you don't get a Pokemon for that route. Rule number 3, you must nickname all your Pokemon, just because that is one of the basic rule things that have always been done in it, and it just strengthens the bond more, which I know sounds a little bit cheesy, but whenever something dies, it's pretty sad. Okay, so here we're starting in tier. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? Obviously I'm a boy, because yeah, that's me. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Okay, my name is... Venom. Coolio. Right, so your name is Venom. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both babies. What was his name now? I don't really have a name picked out for him, so I'm just gonna go for the basic game name of this character, which is Blue. I'm not very good at names. Was it Blue? Yes, it was. That's right. I remember now. His name is Blue. Venom. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Okay, so we start in our room. Let's go over to the PC, because inside of the PC, if you withdraw this item, you do find a potion in your PC, which you can use in the first battle against your rival if you pick the starter that I'm probably going to pick this playthrough, which is going to... You'll see when I get there. Okay, so, first things first, you have to leave the town, or try to at least, and Oak will come and stop you and make sure that you don't leave, because, you know, that's how it goes. No going in tall grass without a Pokemon. I'm 10 years old, but I don't know this yet. Okay, so, I am going to start this by picking Bulbasaur, because of the fact that it's probably the best choice for the games. Just gym leader and Elite Four speaking, because Charmander, you just get stuck right at the beginning, and it's very difficult there, and it's not really super useful late game. And then the grass type just helps a lot throughout the thing. Also, Squirtle would be very useful, but I've always just connected with Bulbasaur. It's the first starter I ever had, and I use it a lot. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and pick our Pokemon after Blue is okay with us doing it without him being mad. I believe this is Bulbasaur. Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, we have to go with Bulbasaur. Energetic Pokemon. Receive Bulbasaur. Nice. Okay. Yes, I will definitely nickname Bulbasaur. And it is a male, name. Let's see. I will name Bulbasaur Terry, because I can't think of anything better. Terry with an I. Because it's better than Terry with a Y. No offense if your name is Terry with a Y. Okay, and obviously Blue is going to grab Charmander, which is super quick against Bulbasaur. And as I try to leave, we're going to have to battle Blue. Okay. He wants to fight me. You know. Some random kid's going to come up and fight me, because that's how it goes. Okay, he sends out Charmander, I send out Bulbasaur. And this fight is, to be kind of honest, it's pretty lackluster and boring, because we already know how to fight Pokemon. It's easy. You just use the move, right? So we have to tackle And this Charmander, we're going to be fighting this for a little while. And I'd like to beat it so we can get a little bit of money just straight off the bat. That would be nice. Obviously, Charmander has better base stats from level 5 than Bulbasaur does, but we did get a crit, so that's good for us. And that hits us on a 4, so if he hits us again, then we will definitely die, which is why we get the potion out of the PC, because now we can go ahead and heal as soon as Professor Oak is done telling us what the Pokemon menu is. Okay, and now that we know here, we healed back up, we can, oopsies, we can definitely fight, which we can get the scratch off, and we should be good to go, killing the Charmander. And I mainly did that just so that we could, got the potion and did that just so that we could get to level 6 early, and that we could get the money from Rival Blue, from our rival Blue. So obviously he thinks he picked the wrong Pokemon because, you know, if you ever lose, then Pokemon must be bad. Okay. Now we get a little bit of money off him. He's gonna leave. And then we're gonna go out and go up to Viridian City, which is the first major city of the game. And so now that this girl's going to tell us about how to enter the start menu. Now, right now, since we're going through this grass, this does not count as our encounter for the route if we find it. So this is not the encounter for the route, because we don't have access to Pokeballs yet, so I don't like to count that. And the other rule that I forgot to mention originally, but I am playing with, not everybody does, is the duplicate clause, or the dupes clause. And basically what that means is if the first encounter for an area is a Pokemon that I already have, that doesn't count for the first Pokemon. So if I were to catch a Rattata on Route 1, and then I were to find another Rattata on Route 3, then that wouldn't be my encounter, and I get to go again until I find something that's not Rattata. And then one other clause I'm playing with is Shiny Clause, so basically if I find a Shiny at any time, I'm going to catch it because it's a Shiny, and I'm also going to play with it, which some people might not like, but personally I honestly don't care. So that's that. And we will do... I'm not going to intentionally overlevel, because then it gets a bit boring when you play through the game and 0 Pokemon have died, but then it's also set for me when they do. So it's kind of, you know, balances itself out. So I won't overgrind, but I'm not going to go at it with low levels on purpose so that I can die. But I'm not going to go to overlevel just to make sure that I can always win every fight and never lose a single Pokemon. I will try my best to level up adequately, but not too overleveled to where it's impossible to lose, and I'm just sitting here spraying. And now, first, before we go any further, I am going to go into Terry's menu and going to summary, switch out this, because I'm very OCD about the order of moves. I always have my attacking moves 1 and 2. If I have a status move like Leech Seed or something, I always put it in 3, unless I also have Growl, in which case, you know, because I only have 1 attack. So we are going to heal, because healing is very important in the Nuzlocke, because of the fact that you want to heal a lot, buy a lot of potions, stuff like that, because you don't want to risk deaths ever. And this is the first any video I've posted in a long time, and it's the first Nuzlocke I've ever done on video, or Pokemon playthrough I've ever done on video for that matter, but that's okay. So right now I'm gonna go into this Pokemart, because you have to come in here to get the parcel, because there's nothing else you can do. You have to get Oak's parcel, or else you can't advance to the game. Now I could go to the route on the left of the city, which is where your rival will be at, and you could battle your rival, but he already has 2 Pokemon, which is obviously his Charmander, which is strong against my Bulbasaur, since I only have 1 Pokemon, and a Pidgeot, which is also strong, not a Pidgeot, a Pidgey, which is also strong against my Bulbasaur, so it would be a very bad matchup right now at this current time. So I'm probably not gonna battle him on this route here. I will definitely on the way to the Elite Four, if I make it that far, hopefully, but I'm not going to battle him before that. I'm not going to go over there and battle the guy on purpose. And as soon as we come back up to Viridian City and can get Pokeballs, that's when I'm going to start counting the claws, in which case I'll go back down to Route 1. Unless Professor Oak gives me them right a few Pokeballs right now, which I believe will happen. I believe Professor Oaks or one of his aides will give you them. So I'm going to go return this parcel, and then obviously our rival Blue is going to come in after we give Oak his parcel. Okay, he's going to speak. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is an image. Is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Venom and Blue, take these with you. And I got my Pokédex, not much left for to get. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. And we do have 5 Pokeballs, so next encounter on Route 1 is going to be our encounter for the route. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Venom, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Venom. Ha 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 ha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Obviously, he's gonna be mean and request to his sister that not to give me a map, but that's fine because I'm gonna go over there and get one anyway because his sister honestly probably thinks he's mean too, which is okay because he is. That's just Blue. So we did get a town map, although I don't need a town map. I did get it just because. Okay, and now I'm going to go up here. And next encounter is going to be an encounter for the route. Okay, so far nothing. If we pass through all the grass without encountering anything, I will keep encountering until I make sure. Okay, that was literally enough. Okay, there we go. This is going to be our encounter for the Route 1, which is a Pidgey. Level 3 Pidgey. Let's go. Terry is level 7, so I believe one tackle should not do enough to kill. If it does, I'm going to be very salty. Okay, good. I think I'm going to go with one more tackle, and that'll be it, because I'm not risking a third one. Although it probably survive with like 1 health left, I'm not going to take that risk. So I'm going to throw down my Pokeball and hopefully catch this Pidgey with relative ease. 1. Ooh, broke. Tackled me. Yikes. Okay. 1. No, not 1. Lol. 1, 2, 3. Ah, broke out again. This Pidgey is very stubborn Pidgey. Luckily, I did miss a tackle. If we run out of Pokeballs, then it will be our encounter for the route, and we can't do anything. So, 1, 2, 3. Catch. Okay, we did get the Pidgey. Pidgey, welcome to the team, Pidgey. It's a male Pidgey, so we also need a name for our male Pidgey here now. Now let's see. Names. How about David? David's a good name. My father's named David. Let's see. Okay, that's our encounter for route number 1. So route 1's encounter is passed. Now, there's not much left to do in this episode, so one thing I'll do is I will heal Pokemon here, and then we are going to get the tutorial on how to catch a Pokemon, and then that'll be the episode for today. Okay, let's see. Go north until we run into this old man who will tell us that he sees our Pokédex, that he thinks it's cool, and he'll show us how to catch things to help get our Pokédex more informed. So as you can see, he is battling a Hoppip, which is a Gen 2 Pokemon, and if you were Katakina at the beginning, you'll notice that Professor Oak had a Wartortle, which are totally wrong. That is because I do have a randomizer enabled here, although nothing is random. The only thing that I changed in any way is the fact that I can run indoors, text will be faster, and I can evolve Trade Evolution Pokemon. Basically, so if I have a Pokemon like Kadabra, I can actually get it to Alakazam. Most of them will evolve by level up. Hit level like 37 or something around there. So that's the only reason those were different. I'm not doing a randomizer. This is a regular Nuzlocke. Don't think anything like that. He'll give us the TGTV, which we don't actually need. And that'll be this episode for today. So if you guys liked it, please comment and like the video. And a subscription would also be very useful. Please help me out there. Thank you for watching and have a good day. I will see you next time.